Okay, so I've had quite a few questions about force flow, because everybody's talking about it at the moment, which is really good, because obviously it's a very important aspect of Wing Chun and all martial arts, really. There's been a lot of people talking about, there have been demos and demonstrations, and if you look at stuff that has been shown, there's some really, really good demonstrations of what it's all about. And then some people can't see past that and see how that's applied, or they think because it's a demo it's not real. It's very, very real, okay? So everything you do with force flow is just naturally how you're using your mechanics under a lot of pressure, how you're going to use your body to generate power and control power. The training drills are important because if you don't train with a structure, you don't train with an intention, you can't develop the skill under situation or under pressure, right? But under pressure, you should still be able to apply that situation, otherwise it doesn't exist. So sometimes you see stuff taught that becomes very demo-based, and it never really bridges into reality, right? Okay, but our guys have been doing this for 10 years using these skills and fighting, so it's all tried and tested. We don't obviously show all the things we do because I want my fighters to have some sort of advantage, but we're going to show you a little bit of movement and show you some live training and how we apply that skill. Sometimes when you've got someone near a fence and I back them up and then they push back towards me, you'll see people push people back. But when I push someone back, I'm exposing myself, right? And you'll see this in Wing Chun and Chi-Sao. Some people will be in Chi-Sao and what they'll do is they'll push people and they'll go forward and you're exposing yourself, right? Or some people will push people away and just leave them away. Whenever you push someone away or you push someone forward, you want to be controlling that pressure, right? You don't want to push them away where they can come back and just strike you for free. You don't want to push them away and lose complete control, right? If you push them away, it needs to be into something or for some reason. So if I'm going to push someone to the fence, I'm going to push them away. When they come back to me, I want to be set up my strikes, okay? So as I push Ali back, I know she's going to hit the fence, so I'm calculating distance and time. When she comes back, that's going to set me up a more powerful shot. If she pushes back to me, push, and I don't have balance, I'm going to get pushed off balance, right? Okay? So if she pushes back to me, I need to be able to control her and push her back in again, right? So that's how I'm going to use my body to absorb and use the bows of the body and return that flow of energy back. I don't have to commit. I don't have to commit pressure in my shoulders, okay? The commitment is just in my intentional position, right? But I'm free to hit and move as I wish. So we'll do it live, just to show some live movement. So when you do live movement, things are going to go right, things are going to go wrong, that's fine, that's part of the training. After training, you analyse what you did well, what you didn't do well, what was successful, what you need to work on. That's the whole point. People are very critical of live training. I'm very critical of live training, so I understand why people are critical of live training, but they're critical, obviously, sometimes of the wrong things, right? They're criticising someone's toe position or foot position. That's not the things you're worried about. What you're worried about is how they generate force, how they move, how they control power and structure, right? That's the important things. Some people use instructions that, to me, won't stand up against real pressure. So you need to have real-time pressure to test the structure, right? So just striking. Ali just depending on the moment. So she starts striking me. So she strikes me. That's it. That's it. So she's striking me. Go get it. So we're punching with live pressure. So what happens now is I'm going to control the position, look for a vacuum pressure, take the balance, that, so there, she pushed towards me, good, I load my weight, push, I can bounce her off with the structure, open her up, or push it towards me, I can dig in and take the pressure off balance, okay? So you can guide it. The guide is because I've got that body pressure control, right? So here, So you can see, once I start pushing off balance, it gets very hard because self-a-shot. If we stand there and you see the punches at me, I cover up, like we did at the start, it's hard because I'm taking pressure, I have to find a way in, okay? But once I start getting the bridge contact, punch, I get bridge contact, there's one punch, I get bridge contact, I want to control that bridge. So here I want to start trying to go way forward, punch up, and then I can get back to pressure, right? Okay? If I lean in, I'm off balance, okay? So you punch, I want to use my body to eject the power. Okay? So when we get to a clinch position, so you come punch, and then here, I want to be able to load my weight and then eject from the body. Okay? I don't want to eject from my shoulders. Okay, so here we go. Then I can start offsetting the positions, right? I can start controlling angles. Good, well done. Okay, so she's very tough, right? But she's using her body control, good angles of punch. People say Wing Chun, you can't do it with gloves on. That's nonsense. Everything we're doing here, straight punches, whipping punches, all Wing Chun punches. If you punch towards me, I'm using my tan, right, to control, to strike, punch. I'm using tan or punch body, jump and strike. Push towards me. I'm sinking and using my body and my force flow to extend an ejector and time into hit. She comes back to me. I'm then absorbing and redirecting with my kinetic chain and force flow positioning, second form, and strike. Right? So you can use your gloves fine. Okay, just depends on whether you have body skill or hand skill. If you only have hand skill, then yeah, using gloves is hard. But if you have body skill, using gloves makes no difference. If we have no gloves on, it's no different. If we're striking from here, it's no different. This means you have more anatomical grip than before, okay? Or if you have Chi-Sao, you have more bridge control to start, but your force flow, your timing, the linking and delinking is the same. Everything is the same. Okay, so the same skill, okay, no different. So I hope that gives you some insight to some live action training of all the good demos that we've been seeing from Hendirk. My teacher, David, has put some good demos up, my teacher student, my Kung Fu brother. So they're really good exercises, but we'll just show you some applications of that now, just to show a bit more, because some people are still saying, oh, that's nothing new. Well, I've been around the world training for 30 years and I haven't really seen many people do that kind of level of skill that their guys are showing to you guys. So try to absorb what you think is going to help you and what you don't think is going to help you, no problem.